the director.
Everybody's ready? Camera's rolling. Action.
Keep up the energy, keep up the energy. Okay, very good.
No, I was just watching it, like, wouldn't it, if they were doing it in the Jason Bourne, they would actually be hitting each other and
We
stuff
do.
like that a little bit. It
To a
wouldn't be so
point.
far off. It
Yeah.
would be a little more real, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. To a
It was
point
very
where-
good for just our practice.
To a point where we're touching the face. We're actually almost touching the face, but he's turning at the same time I'm coming in.
And they're kind of like hitting in when they're doing that.
Yeah,
kind of body
we're hitting
contact.
like, I'm gonna take a couple body shots and then hit them. It's like we're coming in, and I look like I'm really hitting them, but they're throwing themselves up. So that, you know, it's like,
Right.
you know, and it's real tight, it's real tight.
Also, don't forget, a lot of those sounds is Foley,
Yeah.
okay? Don't think that you actually get those sounds on a set. It's Foley work. I mean, somebody's in a studio and they're crunching rice, stepping on eggshells, hitting pavement, all that stuff, to be able to simulate those sounds that you hear. That is actually somebody hitting a slab of meat. They actually do have a piece of meat. And I've used that myself when I've gaffed a show or two. I'll take a piece of meat and I'll put it on the ground, I'll get somebody to just keep hitting it. Okay, then the next shot is that bloodied fist going in the camera. So now you see a bloodied fist from somebody's face. Also, you pop somebody in the cheek. Please put makeup on that person, because in reality, you're going to get a bruise. You're going to get discoloration, at the very least, is red. So you want to be able to make that as realistic as possible. I love this. The guy that gets hit and always gets that split lip. Wipes it off and the blood's gone. It's all gone. It does not keep bleeding, it's just all gone.
That's the nickname, what is the
It's
nickname we
right
have
there.
for Chuck Norris, is the man who never bleeds.
Yeah. You know, it's all gone. So now, you caught on to something very, real. You see it's a staged fight. Now, when it's pieced and edited properly, and we cut and fast cut and put this action here and that action here, and we actually slow it, shorten that particular sequence, or speed it up a bit, then you see this as all this other stuff very quick, which is the magic of what we do in this industry. So we can't expect these people to do this all the time. Now, you go to Korea, you go to Japan, you go to China, yeah. Their stunt people actually jump 30 feet into the water and all that constantly. And they'll do it 5, 6, 8 times, and then they'll eat their bowl of rice and be very happy to work. And I'm not kidding you. It's they sit around and it's great. You broke my ribs yesterday.
Oh, yeah. Been there.
It's fun. It's great. Here, because we're such a litigious society, that's a near impossibility. Plus, and in the stunt profession in the world, it doesn't matter. Dar Robinson, he was one of the world's greatest stuntmen. He was the one that constantly worked with Burt Reynolds down here in Florida, and he would do a 200-foot fall from a helicopter. You know how he got killed? The simplest stunt, done so many times before. He had to hit a motorcycle on the side of a car and just front roll over it. Broke his neck. Died instantly at the scene.
He was dead before he got over the hood of the car.
Broke his neck immediately. And there's a professional who's been doing it for years. That scene where the car slides underneath the truck, I've seen that, right? Where the top is sheared off. 2 people died in that scene. The 2 drivers. They could not get far enough underneath, it sheared the top of the head off. They kept the shot in the film though. One last thing, we want to be able to do these kinds of events every single month. And it's not always going to be about this. It's going to be about writing your business plan. It's going to be about marketing your film. It's going to be about multimedia platform and emerging markets. It's going to be about script writing and screenplay. It's going to be about camera operations and blocking. It's going to be more stunt work. It's going to be a lot of things. We just have to really gear up and get all of you behind the Broward Palm Beach chapter to support this. So tell your family, tell your friends, tell everyone that you know to get on board, get involved. Remember, when you're a member, most of this stuff is free. So thank you all for coming, and give yourselves a round of applause. I'd like to thank our two cameramen, Dennis,
Okay, yeah.
Keep that over.